Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I'm Not Tripping or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. So, Divine Feminine, I'm here to do the What the Fuck Is Up With You reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Feminine. Getting no fit nuts. Info for private readings will be below the video. Okay, if you find that the Convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch hand on the way out. Hit that Leo. Be back in Tarotland. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. Alright, y'all, don't forget 777, which is July 7th, 2023, at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. We'll be in prayer for 21 minutes each time, okay, according to your time zone. That is the next prayer event. I'll post it on the community board. I'll mention it again in the readings. You can ask a nun and a high priest in the hallway if you need some help. Okay? Divine Feminine, girl. I heard going places is what I just heard. You're going places. So literally you could be driving right now while you're listening to this or whatever. But they say, I feel like it's figuratively speaking, like you're on your way. Well, moving on up is what they started playing. Okay. To the east side. Here, that ain't good. Okay. But maybe where you are, the east side is good. Some of y'all could be moving to another part of town. A better part of town. Some shit like that. Somebody owns a cleaners. I guess. I don't know. That was weird. Okay. I didn't really get too many intuitive messages for you today, Divine Feminine. Honestly. They just said, you're moving. Let's see, girl. Give me some messages here for Divine Feminine, how she'll be feeling about herself and the energy she's going to be in the next 7 days. Let's see. Give me one for the Divine Feminine, please. Ooh, the chicken almost came out. These are reversed. Alright. Alright. You got spiritual protection. This is also my Omarion card. I got this icebox where my heart used to be. And this is, I wish they changed the narrative, is what this is. We'll just try it, y'all. You already know with the homegirls, you know. You got sweeping out negative energy is what this card is as well. And then you got boop, kick to the curb. God fell out, so I got to keep it. We haven't gotten this God card in a while. Usually we get the airplane. This is a Hierophant, but it's this is more so like churches. This is like communities. This is like your job, but these are like big companies. Like that's what this card represents. But it's also God as well, but more like a religion is what this is. And then kick to the curb. So okay. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine in the next whatever, G. Yeah, y'all can still see it. In the next 7 days. Somebody's trying to get you to get rid of your... This is spiritual protection. Why would you be sweeping that out, G? This is spiritual protection and sweeping that shit out. Somebody wants you to kick your spirit. This could be spirituality too, but this makes me feel like someone doesn't know what they're talking about. So this would be like religion. Well, this could be tarot land. This could be that as well. This could be Christianity, Islam. This could be Baptist, Episcopal, Catholic, whatever. Somebody wants you to kick all your shit to the curb. I don't know what it is that you are, hold on, y'all, damn it. I don't know what it is that you are practicing as far as your religious practices, but somebody don't like that shit. Somebody wants, some of y'all is spirituality, others of you guys is religion. Some of you guys, you're stuck in the middle. This could be you, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, with the lady sweeping the shit out. This could be spirituality, and this could be religion, and you're stuck in the middle. This could be a divide between you and some other people here, like the differences, but like religious differences. This is a weird reading already, G. Okay, this is also kicking the church to the curb, some shit like that. I'm not suggesting anyone does anything, stop whatever the hell, but that's what this shit says. Okay, some of you guys are donating clothes to Goodwill or some charity or something like that. Some of y'all putting some man out, girl. This putting a man out, putting all his shit on the fucking porch, girl. That's what this is. Get your shit and get out. Some man, girl, or some woman being put the fuck out. Okay. crazy shit is here too, divine feminine, divine masculine. This may not be you. I feel like this is also like karma or bad luck happening to somebody, because this is somebody losing their spiritual protection, their job, their marriage, everything. This is somebody losing everything here, G, in the next 7 days. I don't think it's you losing all your shit now. You know what I mean? I see God also kicking some shit to the curb. Or it's really feeling like religion though, y'all. This feels like, I mean, not saying God isn't over here, but this would be like say your parents or your spouse, friends or whatever, everybody goes to church or they believe, let's say they believe something specific. And then this is what you believe, spiritual protection. It's like they want you to get rid of whatever you believe. And I don't feel like you would be asking someone to get rid of what they believe. You just don't participate. So you choose to just separate from some shit, and like people can do whatever the fuck they want, is what you say. But other people don't feel that way about you. They want you to leave your shit. They don't want you to just live your life, divine feminine. Do what the fuck it is that you want to do. No. Somebody wants you to, like, this is like kicking your husband to the curb, kicking your wife to the curb, your job and all that shit. But I feel like it threatens someone, G. Someone wants you to get rid of something or someone or leave some place or some shit because it threatens them in the next 7 days. It's to get you to lower your defenses as well, G. In the next 7 days, somebody's gonna come try to lie to you, divine feminine, divine masculine, because this is saying, I wish they changed the narrative, and then you sweeping it out, meaning somebody keeps saying the same fucking shit all the fucking time. It's like somebody quoting Bible verses to you, you know what I mean? And not that, you know how I feel about the Bible, you know, it's a word in there, but this is like somebody like just reciting some shit, you know what I mean? And that has nothing to do with your spiritual protection, as far as like someone may be trying to battle you with Bible verses, they said, G. That's what this is. And you are on some spiritual protection shit. Not saying that Bible verses don't help us, because for sure they do. But I feel like you and someone or some people are on a whole fucking different level. And because it makes them uncomfortable, they want you to scrap the whole shit that you're doing, what you're about, and all that shit. Because number one, they don't understand it. Number two, it makes them uncomfortable. So this is like, say you guys like have family members and you have a husband or a wife, and your husband and your wife are very outspoken, or they, you know what I mean, whatever the fuck it is y'all do. And it's like, because they make them uncomfortable, that your spouse makes your family uncomfortable, they want you to get rid of your spouse and shit because it's them. It's like, what about tradition? What about how we feel? Mom and dad and grandpa, that's what all this shit is. And it's like, I wish they changed the narrative. This is also, I got this icebox where my heart used to be. You don't give a fuck, G. That's what that is. This is a cold ass heart. Sweeping out negative energy. Some of you guys may have to make a hard decision, divine feminine, divine masculine, where you have to literally shut your heart valve off and kick some shit to the curb. Kick that shit to the curb. Whatever it is, it's they said tradition, it's an obligation, could be it's something that you used to participate in that you no longer do. Damn sure. Something happening with the YouTube people. Side note, allegedly, this YouTube here, why are they getting kicked to the curb, y'all? So I don't know. This is, I got an icebox where my heart used to be and spiritual protection here. So something, I don't know, somebody's trying to clear some energy out their house, but they can't do it. I don't know if it's the YouTube people. I don't know if it's some church. I don't know if it's, you know what I mean, some job or some shit like that. But I feel like something's been unleashed on someone, Convent, or it will be in the next 7 days. This is somebody trying to get rid of spirits out their home. Let me fix this. That's what this is too, because this is spiritual protection. Who would be sweeping out? That's what I said. Who would be sweeping out spiritual protection, G? That's dumb. So somebody wants you to kick that shit to the curb. It's kind of weird. Damn it, Bobby. Somebody wants you to let your guard down, mostly. I also see a kid getting kicked out of a private school here too. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I don't know why. Damn it. I still ain't got all my shit together apparently, but yes. Anyway, back to what I was saying. There's a kid getting kicked out of a private school here. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I don't know. Is school still in session? I'm confused with all the school and kid messages, but this will be a private school or like a some type of like that could be a team as well. Somebody could be kicked off a basketball team, a football team, soccer team. And I'm known to kick it like the captain of a soccer team. Yeah. So shit. Maybe you getting rid of people that they can't kick it no more. You know what I mean? It could be that as well, and y'all always kick it. That's why I said this is tradition or something. This is something you always do, and you're not doing that shit no more. Or I feel like that part's in the past, because if I read it back this way, this is like going back to the past. When I read this way, this is what's going to happen. So going back to the past, there's some shit you used to do that you don't do anymore. You kind of changed your life, you know what I mean? And got this spiritual protection thing, got this icebox where your heart used to beat, meaning you're not too emotional about people, places, and things anymore. It's just like you're elevated, Convent, right? I feel like you already did that shit, divine feminine, divine masculine, right? You've already, like, you've been doing the work. So if I read it back the other way, now people are upset or offended, or they don't understand, or it makes them uncomfortable, like I said. So now whatever it is that you started doing, when you stop doing whatever this is, they want you to get rid of that shit and come back to whatever this is. But you're not coming back. This kicked to the curb. That's kicked to the curb. So this could be a ex-husband, ex-wife and shit, where you finally got your shit together, got this motherfucker out your house, your life, whatever. Finally, you know, whatever it is y'all did, finally hung your clothes up in the closet, moved, you know what I mean, and all this other shit, and now somebody wants you to come back. You know what I mean? That's what this is. Come back. I want us to work it out. I want us to do it after you done made the move or changed your life, found a new spouse, got a new job. There's something here that you have accumulated that's new, or you will in the next 7 days. And people are going to try to convince you, to leave it, G. Do not leave that shit. Because at the end of the day, this is still kicking God to the curb. So it's almost like somebody wants you to relinquish a blessing or some shit like that. Because it doesn't feel like a blessing to them, or they didn't get blessed, or it brings some type of karma to them. Your blessing is someone's karma. They're going to try to convince you that you need to get rid of that blessing, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. Ain't that some fraggernarkle bullshit? Look, blow your motherfucking top, don't it? Yes! So some of y'all could be wondering, like, why doesn't my family like my boyfriend? You know what I mean? Why don't they like my children? I heard, damn. It's some shit like that, or, you know what I mean? When I go to this church, this fraternity, this choir, this, I don't know, the clogging group, they said. So somebody, I don't know, what's a clog? I don't know what that is. They're showing me people dancing with clogs on. I don't know. It's drama in that motherfucker too. Ain't that a bitch? I'm telling you, you can't escape the shit. So let's say this is the clogging company. Let's call them Clog and Co, right? These people clog for a living. They dance and shit, right? And somebody's like, you know, I don't want to do that anymore. I think I want to open up my own boutique here. But this was the best clogger in the group and shit. So then when they leave and shit and open up their boutique or whatever, now all the cloggers want to look up and come together and come to the boutique and bang on the lady because she not clogging no more. It's like this type of shit going on in the next 7 days. But really the truth is she's the best clogger. So now the clogging group company, right, they ain't really that dope. And whoever the best clogger is doing very well with their boutique. This will be you using that as an example. It's like you shine everywhere you go, basically. I feel like you guys are one of those people that, like, you know, when you go to a job and shit, I feel like you guys are one of those people that can work anywhere. You know what I mean? Like any job. It's like, if you just teach me how to do this shit, teach me how to Dougie, I can do this shit. And literally you can. It's like you can jump from place to place to place. You can adapt, basically. Someone doesn't like that you can adapt to things. You're adaptable in the next 7 days. They're showing me like a chameleon that just kind of blends in with their surroundings and shit. Someone doesn't like that shit. I do see aliens versus the government. I don't know what that's about, because this will be kind of like a versus thing. Spiritual protection, and then this is the government. It's like religion versus, what is it? Church versus state. Yes, but it's kinda, because then this would be church and that would be state, and I just told you that was church, so I don't want to confuse y'all. But it says, yeah, it's like church versus state right now. So this would be Caesar, right, versus the Messiah. You know what I mean? The Romans versus the Jews type of thing. Not like literally in this day, but if we're gonna talk about like biblical times, that's what this is. This is people converting as well here in the next 7 days. I see people leaving churches, jobs, schools, businesses. And these are big businesses too. I see big businesses going away, but it's a spiritual reason why they are. So shit, I mean, you can't battle the Holy Spirit, G. I don't give a fuck what corporation it is. I don't know what's going on, y'all, with the times. It feels a little, it does, you know, and I'm sure you've noticed it. Like, it's just something weird in the fucking air and shit. Some people are panicking. Some people are excited. Yeah, they keep saying the rapture. This is also God kicking people's ass, G. This is also the church and all that shit kicking people out. This is like a societies, what do they call them? Secret societies. I heard high society or an elite society kicking motherfuckers out, putting spiritual people in. If y'all trying to be involved, I don't know, but that's what they said. This is like recruitment as well, like a switch out. So the last shall be first and the first shall be last type of energy, because this will be the, you know what I mean, like the upper people, the upper echelon, they said, with the Hierophant getting kicked to the curb, and then here go the spiritual people over here minding their business, sweeping up they, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, y'all. It feels like two different worlds, but they've been talking about that shit a lot. They keep talking to me about two worlds. I noticed a lot of y'all do. I've been seeing, I thought it was just me, G. So some of y'all been seeing the planes flying out the falling out the sky, and not like as far as like it's happened, but I mean as far as the visions. I've heard a lot of y'all say that shit, and something about a fucking flood. I thought I was the only one. That's why I'm like, that's a little too, you know, catastrophic none to be putting out there. But a lot of y'all have had the same vision, so I'm not fucking tripping, G. I know I'm not tripping. I feel like he's warning all his children to get your house ready. Look at this. All the children of Israel, get your house ready and shit. You know what I mean? That's what this is. And these are other people like losing things, or people still focused on the Matrix and not paying. It's almost giving me like Noah energy, G. On some real shit, like the Great Flood. And it may not, I don't feel like it's, I mean, shit, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's a literal thing, but whatever the fuck is going on, I feel like God's been preparing his children for a while. So you guys may be feeling like, that's why I said you may be donating things, getting rid of things. I feel like he's lightening up your load, Convent, for whatever the fuck is about to happen. I keep saying Convent and not Divine Feminine. So there's something going on as with us as a collective, but this is like getting all the negative energy out your house, making sure everything's stocked up. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I see your houses being very clean. It's something going on here. And then these are, I don't know, we got to keep going and see what the fuck that is, because it feels like two separate worlds, two separate societies. This like I said, big corporations. This people losing their job, marriage, home. This is like people losing shit, and you over here buying clothes and sweeping out your damn, you know, it's almost like that could be why people are uncomfortable. So Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, be aware of people being uncomfortable with your comfortability, G. That's what this is too, in the next 7 days. So people don't like that you can take it easy. You guys could work for yourself, or own your own business, or you just have a really great job. You know, great kids. You know, like shit seems to be going well for you. That's making people very, very, very uncomfortable in the next 7 days. It is. I see y'all giving away kids' clothes too. So the kids' clothes could be too small or some shit like that. Something about children's clothes here. Divine Feminine. Or something about a uniform. Yeah, so let's say like you get a promotion at your job. You used to wear a uniform. So when you wore a uniform, you kicked it over here with all these people, the Hierophant energy. You were part of the clique. Right? Then they promoted you. You don't have to wear a uniform. You can come casually dressed because you're like the manager or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? And your job is to do whatever the fuck it is she's doing. Now everybody want to be mad at you, but it's simply because you don't have to fucking wear a uniform anymore. It's like because you went after something. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. There's something that you're gonna go after, or you're gonna get this shit too. Or some like type of goal, dream, or something that you have. When you get this shit, or if you've already achieved this shit, or are in the process of achieving this shit, it's pissing people off, G. Be aware in the next 7 days. It literally makes them uncomfortable. They said they fear what they don't understand. Yeah. Whatever it is about you. I feel like it makes people uncomfortable, but they keep saying they fear what they don't understand. And when people get scared, they do stupid ass fucking shit. So be aware, okay? Stay on your toes, G, for real. I don't really feel like you have anything to worry about, because she casually sweeping and washing clothes, and the kids outside playing, and God is watching over your children here as well, is what that is. So I feel like it's pretty good, Divine Feminine, in the next 7 days. I just can feel like society, or like another group. It's like a bunch of people, dressed alike is what they said. Or they all look alike, or they all do something alike, and you used to do it too, is what they're saying. You don't do that shit anymore. So you don't follow the crowd. Not saying you're a follower, but this could be y'all were part of a rap group, and you went solo and shit, and now the group want to bang on your ass and shit, because really deep down you were the best one in the group. It fucks the group up. You know what I mean? This type of shit. And you're succeeding as a solo artist. It's like this going on in the next 7 days. I'm telling you, G. Wow. Yeah, your mind gonna be blown. What's behind her? Yeah, writing people off. It's what I just said. And you're succeeding. This you DU studies. This also you taking care of bills and shit. So it's almost like people are surprised that you're able to take care of yourself or some shit. It's almost like, I don't know what this is, what you were a part of. This could be a family unit, G, where it's like maybe they thought you were codependent on them. Maybe you were. I don't know. But the way you sweeping up and taking care of your shit, it really don't feel like it. It also feels like y'all don't care about whatever's going on over here, because this is, I got this icebox where my heart used to beat, and I wish they changed the narrative. So it's like, even when I'm over here with y'all, y'all say the same shit. Like, I ain't feeling it. So let's say you keep reconciling with somebody, and you like, and you get back with this person. You like, I'm just not feeling this shit, G. Like, I tried it. You know what I mean? I wish they changed the narrative. You say the same shit. I'm not feeling it. I have this icebox where my heart used to beat. Some of y'all, this is your spiritual protection. Some of y'all have been totally shut off, or you will be, from someone, someplace, something, and you will have no you will feel no ways about that shit at all. You will not care, G, or you already don't. Shit, but it says, shit, your baby's probably about to start not caring in a minute. Like, my mommy and daddy doesn't care, so I don't care either. Some of y'all's kids gonna follow y'all footsteps in whatever this is. So let's say you like, you don't deal with, I don't know, your baby daddy, baby mama's mother. That would be your, you know what I mean, the kid's grandmother. And you like, I just dropped the kid off. You know what I mean? Because the kid loved the granny. But the kid knows that because you won't come inside, or you and the granny don't get it. It's almost like the kid's going to follow you. It's something about people following you. That's why they follow me, huh? Yeah, because they think I know the way. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all are leaders, is what this is as well. Convent, okay? So people don't like that shit. This could be like teachers, religious teachers. This could be pastors, ministers, what they call them, mentors, life coaches. That's what all this shit is. This is also a lot of people leaving the church, G. Is what this is. It says spirituality is sweeping out church members, G. So the Holy Spirit is in people. It's in the church. It was always supposed to be in the church, Convent, is what they're telling me. But you're about to see it in the church. Like it's gonna build some churches up, and it's gonna take some churches down. The Holy Spirit is about to enter the church, they said. So shit, I don't know. Keep your house clean. Something about some energy. Somebody may be trying to send. This could also be spirits here, this Hierophant, because it's not giving me like the Most High for some reason. That's what that card represents, but intuitively I feel like, because it's being kicked to the curb. Who would kick God to the curb, G? So that's not your God. You don't serve this God is what this is. Maybe you used to. This could represent money. You know what I mean? Like, I love money. I worship money, or some man, some woman, some lifestyle, some way of being. It's like you kind of transform out the shit. You kick the shit to the curb. It's number one, you were divinely guided to do so, to keep your house clean, is what they keep saying. Keep your house clean. Some of y'all need to get rid of some furniture or some clothes or some type of something that somebody gave to you, or these people, whoever the fuck this is that's mad that you're going, you have something of theirs in your home. You need to get rid of it. It holds negative energy. It damn sure could be some clothes here. So be aware in the next 7 days. There's something in your home that still holds negative energy that's not of God, G. Okay? Damn. What y'all got going on? Let's get to the next day. Some of y'all late as hell with the spring cleaning. For real, for real. But I mean, shit, better late than never, girl. Okay? It's just been a lot going on. Some of you guys work at a beauty shop or a barber shop, and you're the only one that clean that shit up. It's like, I don't know if you stay later, but I see you sweeping up all the hair. You know what I mean? Like, just like, I don't know. You could be the manager or the owner of the shop. I see you having a lot of responsibilities, or you have a lot to do in the next, in the next 7 days. You just got a lot to do, G. Like I said, this unpacking, this could be unpacking, cleaning, all types of shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really focus on the things you would normally focus on, because whatever this is. But I feel like you're divinely guided to do it. So be aware, divine feminine, divine masculine. You may feel like you're a little off schedule, and you may be, but you're supposed to be. Like, you may feel a little off kilter. Like, say it's the gym. You know, you like, damn, usually I go to the gym at 5 o'clock every day. But whatever this is going on that you've been divinely guided to do may be taking you away from the gym. This is like tradition, but it's supposed to. I don't know why yet. I mean, in regards to like something like that, in regards to like some type of, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to just leave it at that, G. Pulling on the spiritual protection on Marianne card. So about the Rona, okay? Because that's what that is, too. That's my Rona card, okay? Because I used to say people got that Omarion and shit. You know what I mean? So some of you guys could be getting over some type of illness. Whatever this illness is, divine feminine, divine masculine, it's spiritual, okay? So I don't know if you guys, I always, whenever I get like sick or some shit like that, I always Google the spiritual meaning of the shit too. Like I have a list of spiritual reasons why there's an ailment in my body as well. And I'm not saying don't go to the doctor, because I'm an advocate for that shit. This motherfucker's just kicking the damn doctor to the curb. No, no, no. Some of y'all trying herbs, or somebody trying herbs and all this other shit, and it's not working. Somebody need to go to the doctor, but they don't want to go. I am a big advocate for going to the doctor as well. I mean, at least, you know what I mean? Come on, G. You know? And all they gonna tell you, if you are an herb person, you know what I mean, and you take your vitamins, you're doing very good. You're like, cool, boop, don't have to come back here for a while. It's that type of energy. I'm getting good health out here as well. Divine feminine, divine masculine. So congratulations, hell yeah. Okay, is what this is. But this is also what I was saying about a spiritual. It's like a spiritual illness going around. That's why they said make sure you keep your house clean. Here in the next 7 days. There's someone or some people or something that may be trying to enter your house that are not of God. I see some people that won't be coming back and shit. Okay? Or coming towards you or some shit like that because of some type of spiritual protection. It may have scared the shit out of somebody, G. Something that this lady got on her prayer, this is my prayer beads and all this other shit. There's some type of spiritual protection around an old home, a new home, your current home, wherever the fuck. I'm just putting that out there because a bitch don't know where the fuck she gonna end up at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So y'all could be gypsies like the nun right now. Just keep moving and shit. Okay? Is what this is. But this will be divinely guided to do so and spiritually protected as you do so. There's some type of covering over you, divine feminine, divine masculine, and your children, your business, your home, your marriage, everything, G. Everything. In the next 7 days. Yeah. It's causing people to lose shit. So they must be coming towards you. Because, I mean, why would the spiritual protection, why would the spiritual protection affect anyone unless they were coming towards you with ill will? Spiritual protection doesn't fuck anybody up if they coming towards you with good intentions, G. You know what I mean? That's basically, that's the law. It won't even fuck with them because they're coming towards you in a godly way with a, you know what I mean, with some high vibing shit. There's somebody that they coming to you in a godly energy and you keep them off your motherfucking porch is what this is. Spiritual protection. It's because they talking the same shit, doing the same shit. Somebody's gonna lie in your face in the next 7 days. This ain't the first time. That's why they said I wish they changed the narrative. Like, here you go lying again, motherfucker. Yeah, it could be your kid, though. Some of y'all need to break your children out of lying and shit here, okay? In the next 7 days. They got that shit from somebody at school, some little kids they hang out with on a team, some type of sports team or a friend or some shit like that. Get them out of that shit before they grow up to be liars and then it's all fucked up. Put one on the spiritual protection. We always get this. They always making me sound shit out. Kion is what this is. Somebody's name is Keon. Whenever I get this card. Someone's name is June as well. Or something about the month of June, which we're still in. Yeah, the 7. Remember they told me like you're moving or you're driving or it's something about you constantly moving. I also see your spirit guides with you. This is like giving me the keys to something. So some of you guys may be yeah, I heard you're receiving the keys. So that could mean a number of things. This could be to some information because that's wisdom and knowledge to me. This is also shit, you know what I mean, to a business or some shit like that. Like you open up your own business, you're finally open. I heard the grand opening. This could be a home, a brand new home. This is like you're opening up, but that's spiritual protection here. So some of y'all, there's some spirit guides or some ancestors that ride with you, G. So once you play like J.O. Felony and bitch take a ride with me is what I heard. So I don't know, something about WC, someone's initials could be, or you live on the west side, because remember they said in the beginning you moving to the east side. So some of y'all are moving from the west side to the east side, or from the east side to the west side, whatever that means to you. Okay, something about left and right. But remember how I was describing the spread? Well, I was something about it's something about Back to the Future, y'all. Because I was saying if I read it this way, this is the past. So your spirit guides could be bringing you information from the past. They said, yeah. Okay. So basically, divine feminine, divine masculine, there's a message that you've been getting from your spirit guides, your ancestors. This ain't the first time you got this message. There's going to be some reoccurring intuitive message that you're going to get to keep something, someone, someplace, something out, right? This is sweeping some shit and keeping it the fuck up out your shit. You're going to keep getting that message until you do so. So some of y'all are in a relationship with somebody and they like, you need to leave that person, or you need to, whatever the fuck it is, this job, this home, this area, this city, this town, this state, this country. I don't fucking know. Some of you guys have been getting like this reoccurring message from your spirit guide. Something, if they said it's nagging you, it's going to keep nagging you till you do it. But it's get rid of something. For sure it is. It could be some way of being that you're like stubborn with thinking. Like, no, I must do it this way. Like, I must get on the treadmill every day. And God wants you to get outside and get some fresh air. You know what I mean? He like, you can, like, you know, you can walk and get the same mileage, you know? You know what I mean? But I want you to get outside. So it's like the gym gets closed down and shit. You're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And then you have no choice but to take a hike, but to take a walk, but to run, because you're very, you're going to do your shit. No matter what, I don't see people stopping you. You're going to figure out a way out of no way is what this shit says. But you're divinely guided to do so. So a lot of y'all are being shown how resilient and strong you are at this time or in the next 7 days. For sure you are. I heard someone skating on thin ice with you and your spiritual team, G. That looks like ice on the side right here. Like, this looks like black ice. Like somebody's about to slip and fall if they come toward it. I'm telling you, it's something about you being spiritually protected, your home, your business, your children, everything. This gives me like black ice or thin ice. Like someone's going to fall in the next 7 days. If they come up on your porch or come near you or some shit like that. I'm telling you, I do feel like this guy kicking people, like just taking people out, G, on some real shit in the next 7 days. But it's something that they've been warned about. Just like you've been warned about releasing something, there's also a group that's been warned about staying away from you or staying away from something of yours or something that God has told them to stay away from. I don't know. This feels like disobedience out here, G, for some people. So be aware of being disobedient in the next 7 days. For real, for real. I don't like, shit. That's just what it is. But I was going to say, I don't like that the spirit guides around here and God with kicking motherfuckers' asses. That's basically what that is as well. And then sweeping out negative energy. It's like, they gotta go, they gotta die eventually. Yeah, I cannot give them no sympathy. Basically, y'all, is what this is, okay? In the next 7 days is what they had said, G. Yeah, the prime minister. Maybe it's just their time, you know? Or maybe it's your time. I don't know. If you guys are missing a key, like one key, like it never was on the ring, like it wasn't on a ring of keys or a set of keys, I should say. I feel like it got swept up in, like it could be a mailbox key, a P.O. box key, or something small like that you keep separate off of something. It could be a key fob. It could be, I don't know. It's something to do with keys that's not attached to something. I feel like it got swept up and thrown in the trash. Something you guys are looking for, it's small, it got swept up and thrown in the trash. I don't know how, but it did. Because this is the waste management company. After you swept it up, right, and put it in the trash, the waste management people come and get that shit. This is also the coroner's office, G, in the next 7 days. Okay? It is. You know when they pull you out, you see your feet? People's feet come out when they come out on that damn stretcher. That's what that is, okay? Oh, wow. Something about the keys to the church. I don't know. Something about churches closing. I don't know if they talk about chicken. Because I ain't seen one out here in a minute, G. For real. So I don't even know what that's about. Something about churches chicken closing. Moving on. Put something on sweeping out negative energy, please. Tormented and anguished, dude. First of all, divine feminine, praise God, G, that you sweeping this out. Okay, in the next, look, 3 + 4 is what? 7 days. You already got the 7 there with Keon's ass when he pulled up. Okay, that's what this is. I like that torment and anguish is being swept out. Crazy shit is this shit's being swept out and it's going back to wherever the fuck. Look at this. This you sweeping out torment and anguish. And it's being kicked back to whoever or whatever this group is. This, it could be, like I said, some type of society, a church, some building. And they said a building, so I don't know. Yeah, they keep talking about church, okay? And we know church is not a building. Church is the people. You know what I mean? So these are establishments and shit that are getting, I don't know, some type of energy. I heard what goes around comes around. Look at the koi fish, G. Yeah, coy. You're no longer being coy, they said. Yeah, so you may be speaking out about something as well. Or you may just, like, you know, do something abruptly in the next, it's going around, G, in the next 7 days. It is. It's like you refuse to deal with something or be a certain way or do something like everybody else or like you used to do it. Some shit like that. I'm not about to drop that. I'm not. So let's do this and do that. Yeah, you're not about to be involved or no longer deal. This could be other people's bullshit as well. It's like that bullshit don't belong here in my house because that's not my bullshit. Or someone may have tried to put their problems on you. This is like somebody sad or emotional. This gives me projection as well. Be aware of someone trying to project something on you. There's someone out here that's going to try to use their emotions against you to get to come back in to your life. It's not of God. God did not send this person. Be aware in the next 7 days, okay? Whatever this is, you're spiritually protected from this shit. So let's say like you're having problems at your job and somebody calls you and acts like they're on your side. Like, oh girl, I just wanted to check on you and see, you know what I mean, girl, and all this shit. That person is not on your side, G. There's somebody that's gonna act like an ally in the next 7 days. They're not. They're gonna be with whoever the fuck. So this is like you know, it's giving me that type of energy where you see those movies where like they always try to get that one person to join. And then they're like, you go. If you go, maybe they'll listen to you. And then that person comes to you and you like, they done bit your motherfucking ass too. You know what I mean? It's like they done sent the person like, you know, the one that you hope didn't get bitten. You know what I mean? Like everybody's a zombie. But they're trying to, you could have been a zombie too. This giving me, they said zombie land. Yes, it's zombie land, G. And maybe you woke up, it's like you got unplugged and shit. But now they're going to send people that are either going to act like they're unplugged or like they're not zombies. But because, they have an icebox where their heart used to be. This could be like cold ass people, or I wish they changed the narrative, meaning like you could tell they're not even on the same shit. Y'all don't have nothing to discuss. Like you could just tell, like you're not even on my shit. So I know that why you're here. You know what I mean? It's like you're tapped the fuck in. I feel like you gonna say this is like discernment out here. You gonna kick that shit right back. You gonna kick it right back. There's something that's gonna try to appeal to you. That's not of the Most High, G. I put that shit on everything. But it's going to appeal to you like it wants to help you. Be aware. It's definitely going to come like it's either emotional or you are emotional and it's going to try to be emotional with you. Or it's going to act like it's sad, sympathetic, message. I keep saying it. So it must be an entity. Because they won't even let me say like person, place, or thing. They keep saying it. So whatever this is has an entity on it. It's about to abuse the spirit of sadness, they said, and grief to try to get into your energy. Be aware in the next 7 days. It's not of God, G. Whatever this is, it's lost a lot already. So it's coming to eat. It's giving me locust energy. So let's say there's somebody who lost everything. Now they want to come and try to like cry on your shoulder after you just opened your business. You got the keys to some shit. Best believe you're going to start losing shit too. There's somebody out here who has the energy of loss and death on them. It will hit you if you participate with this energy in the next 7 days. May not be necessarily physical death, but I did pick up coroner energy, but I'm picking up like you lose something, like fucking around. That's why I feel like your spirit guides and God himself are so adamant about you getting rid of something, leaving a place, not dealing with certain people, places, and things, because I feel like it's about to, it's losing, whatever it is. It's losing. Someone just lost their whole spirit. That's what this is. And how is the body alive without the spirit? It can, but that would be zombie land, G. That's what this is. Something about, I hope it ain't literal. Because I done heard that shit was up in like some government book or some shit like it. I don't know. That's what I just heard allegedly. So I'm not making this up. This is just something I heard on fucking YouTube. Government people and all the people watching got a problem, okay? I'm just saying what I had heard, that there's some type of like something in like some law book or in like a government book or some shit like that talks about if a zombie attack or a zombie apocalypse were to ever happen, what people would do. That's what the fuck this shit is, G. Okay? I don't know. Now they could just be saying, figuratively speaking, like people are not using their brains, they're not thinking. You know what I mean? They're just kind of walking around aimlessly, because remember, we saw her at the bottom of the deck. They just doing shit, you know what I mean, and not putting their thinking cap on. And you are open. You go to the school. This is a really good school. Yeah, we're open-minded here, is what we are. Yeah, this damn sure Matrix people here. Yeah, you're not paying attention to something. You're not, I told you, you're not paying attention to this fuck shit. Matrix, okay? Is what this is. You got your head down with your DU studies, and it's opening up your mind. I feel like people don't like that shit, pretty much. So shit, it's just like misery. Yeah, misery loves company, G. That's what the entity is. It's misery, okay? Be aware, it's coming to a town near you in the next 7 days. It is. Your ancestors and spirit guides are trying to protect you from this shit, but it keeps trying to come towards you. It's not going to end well for whoever, whatever this is, or whatever has attacked this vessel into doing this shit. Whatever this vessel is that's being used to do this. So it could be a car, G. This could be a company used to attack you. A car, a spouse, family members, friends. That's what this shit is. But it's something you were a part of. It's being used to attack you now. It's not going to end well for whatever that is. It's like somebody switched sides, G. Basically. Be aware somebody switches sides, G, in the next 7 days. Flipping on your motherfucking ass. That's what this is. Be aware of unclean spirits, they said. There's somebody's trying to send an entity to your house. Make sure, you know what I mean? You know what we do without saying too much to keep the shit out. You know what I mean? It's, they said adorn your doors. And remember how we, oh shit, okay. Yeah, they said Passover. Okay. And we know it ain't Passover. This will be like Easter. You know what I mean? Good Friday. That's what all this shit is. This kick to the curb. No, it ain't none of that shit they said. But adorn your doors, they said. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but damn, you know? So shit. Convent, I feel like that could mean a bunch of things, but I feel like y'all know what I'm saying. This could be like, you know, because our body is a temple. So whatever the door is, like, you know, don't let people get to in your energy, in your business, in your love life, in your what your kids are doing, you and your divine counterpart, your money. This is what this shit is. It's coming, G. This is zombie land, period. In the next 7 days. It is. Damn. Put something. Okay, that one flew on the floor. Procession to the temporary palace is what flew on the floor. Being kicked to the curb. Yeah, this feels like tradition, G. Is what this is. Everybody's dancing the same, doing the same thing. I feel like you are a part of this shit. So like I said, this could be a big company and you decide, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm not, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all are leaving a business or a really good job is what this is what Zombieland would say. And what we would say back in the day, right? Back in the day, right? That type of shit. Someone's name could be Ahmad. But that's what this is, G. Like you leaving an organization as well or something like that. They may be kicking your ass out though, to keep it real with you. But this look like you don't mind. If someone's removing you from something, kicking you something, you were prepared for this shit. This like being prepared to leave, G. Is what this is, okay? I'm also seeing a funeral procession here as well. That Hierophant here, this giving me church energy with the funeral procession. Kick to the curb. So I don't know. It says you're not going. So some of y'all are a wedding. It could be that as well. Doesn't have to be a funeral, but they specifically told me coroner, so I don't know, okay? But this is also a wedding. Someone may not invite you to it. It's like someone wants you to feel left out or someone does feel left out. But if someone is left out of your life, Convent, it was divinely guided for them to be this way for whatever the fuck they've been doing. I don't know what it is. They're a part of something. Someone's a part of something. You're not a part. It could also be that you're not a part of this shit. Let's say you're not a part of this shit and there's some old secret ass shit going on behind your back. Okay? It could be that shit. And you find out about the shit and you like, I don't want no parts of that shit. No ma'am, no ham, no fucking turkey. Okay? That's what this is. And somebody coming like you because they get kicked out of some shit. It's like some shit that you weren't even a part of. So yeah, somebody, other OPP. Okay, you down with OPP? Hell no. Other people's problems. Look at you sweeping that shit out. I think the fuck not. No, I am not. Take that shit back to where the fuck you got that shit from. Don't bring that shit the fuck up over here. Okay? I feel like this is like as above here with the spirit guide card and Jion, right? Because the spirit guides have the keys. The Most High has the keys. You know what I mean? The angels and all that have the keys. So this is as above. This is so below. So your spirit guides are removing people, and you are doing it as well. You guys are being divinely guided to get rid of people, places, and things. Whatever these people, places, and things are, it's gonna try to come back to you, G. And I had a conversation with God about this today, because I'm like, you said resist the devil and he will flee from you. Like, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, but it can't get on your porch. It's like a trick. You know what I mean? You may have to keep denouncing something, telling something to get the fuck on now. Get the fuck on now. You may have to do that shit, Convent. Because it didn't say you resist him once and he will flee from you. It just says resist the devil. It doesn't say how many attempts that he makes, G. Okay? In the next 7 days. So be aware of that shit. So you could be thinking like, okay, this person got some help and shit, right? You stop fucking with somebody. You know what I mean? They could have been an avid cheater. You like, maybe they came back, you know what I mean? Because they're not cheating anymore. No, you got to resist the devil again. That's all. You know what I mean? That motherfucker gonna come back crying. I want to come home, baby. I love you. All that. That's what this shit is. A lot of emotion and shit. But I feel like you're going to have to resist the devil again, G. Because why would you be kicking this shit back to why would you be kicking this to the curb? And this is claiming to be God. So it's something about discernment. Test the spirit, y'all. You have the keys here. You got the keys with the spiritual protection here. Test the spirit, G. I feel like it don't pass the clean test. Something ain't cleaned in the milk, G. Okay, in the next 7 days. Be aware. It's going to come in the form of misery, sympathy. It's going to try to come as support. Like it misses you. It wants to, they keep calling it an it. They keep saying zombie land. Somebody is totally like gone, G. This could be somebody on drugs. You know, coming up to your porch and shit, talking about they done with drugs and all that shit. And something telling you, nah, this motherfucker's still on drugs, still on that dope, still lying, still cheating, up to something. There's something that's going to rub you the wrong way. Listen to that shit. You are correct. It's not of God. He done took you this far already. Look where God done brought you. Okay, because I feel like this is where you are now with this spiritual protection. I wish they changed the narrative and you have this icebox where your heart used to beat because you got the keys. You know something. You have some information that has made you totally shut down on someone, someplace, something. Whatever it is you shut down on or will shut down on in the next 7 days is coming to a fucking town near you, G. Something's about to turn your town into zombie land, or it's trying to, G. Or there's going to be, they said a ghost town. So I don't know. It's almost like where God doesn't live. They say where God doesn't dwell is zombie land in a ghost town. It makes sense though, because it's an empty vessel. It's empty. You know what I mean? If you don't have God, what do you have, G? That's why I always thank God for God. Like, man, where would I be if you weren't here? If I didn't know you? Like, what if there was no God and we still existed, y'all? Like, that's how I be thinking. Like, we be some lost motherfuckers on some real shit. It's people out here living like that, though. And there is a God. You feel me? You know what I mean? So this could be things that are not of God. Be aware in the next 7 days. All right, Divine Feminine. That has been your portion for YouTube, right? That's been your reading. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Divine Feminine. Still, thank you for visiting my channel, My Trippin' or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your DU gear and your Toon In Deck at theghettonone.com, even though it's still sold out, guys. Give me some time just to get settled, okay? And the link for the remainder of this video that will be on Patreon will be below this video in the description box. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.